Hey, hey, it's us for our regular Tuesday night talk. We'll wait till y'all come in and join us. Ooh, what's up, Davina? Dave, how's it going? Davina, how you feeling?
What up, everybody?
Do y'all have anything y'all need to talk about tonight? Let us know. Good morning, Dave. Really? How long you been asleep? It's like 7:30 at night. Hey, what's going on? Facebook viewers, we can't see who you are. Shout out. We're doing good. We're doing really good. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you too, Dave. You good? Hey, hey. Check in. I'm glad you're good. I see y'all on Facebook. Oh, nope, maybe you left. Anybody from the viewers over on over here? You guys have anything that you need to talk about tonight? Let us know now. Hey, Pop, how you doing? Because I was not able to wish you a great day this morning. Oh, well, we appreciate that. We made it through the hurricane. We hope we did. We just saw a video in Waldorf where it's pouring down, raining. We right down the street, and it's clear. Oh, you driving. Be safe. Be safe. Pop, good to see you on here. I hope you had a good day, too.
Like somebody just popped up on Facebook.
And y'all know how we do. We give it 3 minutes. All you get is 3 minutes to come online, and then we'll start talking. Whoever's over on Facebook, could you holler at us? We can't see who you are. There you go.
Kokomo.
What's going on, Kokomo?
Alright. Hope everybody doing good this evening. Like Ronnie said, I don't know where everybody is, but we had that hurricane warning or whatever. I know it's pouring down rain in some places. I ain't gonna lie to you, I kind of wanted it to pour down a little more over here.
What happening if you have a family member that keeps asking you for money, but it's like the person is verbally abusive? And when are y'all going to do the couples night out?
I don't know. We working on the cooking. We just gotta first figure out what we want to do. This whole, what I'm saying, the COVID thing be, kind of messing up a lot of stuff. So we still working on figuring out what we're gonna do.
Yeah, we'll definitely let you know when we do the next one. The last one was a great success.
So
Dave, I see you. We heard you. How you doing? Winston Cheney in the building. What's going on? William, what up?
Oh, Will, what's up, Will?
What's going on, y'all?
It's been a minute, bro. So we was hoping someone would No, I didn't skip the question. We got to figure it out. We don't know what we're gonna do yet. Once we figure out what we're gonna do, then we're gonna update everybody on far as the couples thing. Al, what's good, Al? So didn't really hey Winston. Didn't really have too much. I was hoping someone hit us up with a good topic or something.
They just said something.
What about the money thing? We actually talked about
we
that.
We did
before.
talk about that,
Yeah.
Dave. That proves that you don't watch our show that often. We actually did talk about that already. YouTube it.
No. We not. We've been doing Zoom type of stuff. We haven't did anything at the house yet. Like I said, because of the COVID thing. Kokomo. So when we figure out what it is, we like I said, we'll update what we're gonna do.
Well, I got a question, y'all. I got something I want to talk about. When y'all get in, go ahead.
You gonna answer? Dave, I'm sorry because you didn't. I watch your show all the time. So regarding your question, Dave, what is it again?
It was about money. How do you deal with somebody that constantly asking you for money and they're verbally abusive?
Verbally abusive to the person that they're asking you money from. Dave, is it about someone being verbally abusive to the person they're asking you money from?
Yeah, verbally abusive people suck.
So if that's the question, if that's the case, what I would do is, I'm with you, Kokomo.
No.
But it was, so, right, don't deal with it. Well, no, what I was gonna say is the person who's being asked is actually in control.
Right, because you're the one with the money.
Yeah. So if they don't know how to speak to you, they shouldn't be. They treat you like trash, but then they need you at the end. Exactly. The person with that power is in control. So you control the narrative. You need something from me. So I'm going to control how you address me, period. You know what I'm saying? Before any of that goes on. So that's how I handle that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you totally in control of that narrative. Handle as is.
Don't keep giving money to somebody that treats you like trash.
Yeah. So, dude, didn't I just say, man, when we figure it out, we're gonna let everybody know, man. But go ahead. What you was going?
All right. So, do you have something before I?
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. So when y'all this is we just talking tonight, y'all. We don't have no structural discussion tonight. We just talking. So one of the things I was thinking about, one of the things Dre and I always talk about is when you come into a situation, when you come into a relationship, how do I get my wife to stop cooking all this good food? I lost 20 pounds and gained it back. You just need to talk to your wife. Hey, send some over here. We'll eat it. But when you're coming into a relationship, let's say when you get married, do you automatically start with the we? This is our money. Let's say you saved up a whole lot of money before you got married, or you had all these bills before you got married, and you come into the marriage. Do you automatically start saying, this is our money, this is our stuff, this is our bills, this is our debt, this is us, this is us? Is it a I thing? Do you get joint accounts and put all your money together automatically, or do you keep your money and be separate? If one makes more than the other, do they keep their money, or do y'all just come together and just start sharing it in a happy time? It's hard to say because I feel it depends on how you both agree on things. I'm with you on that. Because different people, right? Different strokes for different folks, right? How would you go about it, Dave? Would you, just whatever you have, is that hers? And whatever she has, do you expect it to be yours? Too hard. Dre look like he thinking too hard. Dre is tired.
No, I'm just I'm
he's
a little tired, but
depends on inflation. Prenup. Do you get a prenup then if you balling outrageous? Absolutely. Who absolutely to what? What question are you absolutely into?
Only for a young 22-year-old couple. If you are 45 and over, then everybody handles their own money.
Ooh. Why do you say everybody handles their own money if you're over 45? Because 22-year-olds don't have nothing.
Or they trying to just jump. I can't speak for him. Just thinking. Wait a minute. Dave said, "I treat my woman like a queen, and we can talk it out and agree or disagree." I think what Winston was saying, because when you're 22, you're still trying to figure it out, right? So at that point, you probably in a situation you guys probably can grow together. When you're 45 or whatever case is, there's a lot of times that you probably already established something.
Yeah, that is so true.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And you probably been working for 20 years.
Right, to build whatever you got at that point. Yeah.
And then you come in. But when you get married, it's supposed to be you dropping the I for we, right? It's supposed to be. And y'all don't think I'm saying this because we have these issues. I'm just thinking about things that I've heard and acquired from different relationships, different people. And some people just completely Dutch in their marriage. You would think they were single. And others work together and everything.
Winston said because background behind.
That's because we got on a white with this white word.
Because at the point you are used to handling your own money. Dre is so right. Okay, right. We are adults and we can talk and build on what we already have. Okay. Ain't no I in team.
All right. Ain't no I in team. What did Kokomo say? Kokomo said something.
It depends on how we need to use the money. Okay, so now to Kokomo point is where the accounts thing coming at, right? For me, I like to have a joint and
separate
and a separate one. Mm-hmm. The joint, of course, house bill, whatever we accumulate together, whatever, right? Then you have your own individual. What you do with your money had nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa, whatever the case may be. You went and bought 10 pairs of shoes out of your separate account or whatever the case may be. Ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? That's just one thing I look at it. When you both have goals. Yeah, Dave, when you both have goals. Okay. So, on that note, you can both have goals, but give you separate goals or whatever the case may be, right? So, going back to what Winston said, when you enter in something and you already 45 and say you already built whatever or in the midst of, doing your thing or whatever, it's kind of like, and you meet someone that's not into that thing, right? So it's not like y'all building too much because they're not a part of it because that's just not what they do. You know what I'm saying? So in that in something like that, in that case, then it'd probably be a separate entity. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, Ron said, I don't sing. Now in the shower, Joe, I hold it mean when in the shower though, boy.
He hold it down.
But I mean, I don't.
Who doesn't? All y'all can sing in the shower.
Then that's where the joint and single accounts. Then that exactly that's what I'm saying. But the joint single. So I don't know nothing about the business industry, but that's something she's been building for. She knew me, whatever. She got her career going and whatever. Boom. I have nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? So when I speak of those type of things, that's what I'm speaking of. You know what I'm saying? Like when you enter something and someone's already started, whatever. If you don't have input or whatever the case may be, like again, I wouldn't have no input because I don't know anything about that business. I know nothing about singing. So that's her baby. You know what I'm saying? That's her ministry. Joint account is for the bills and mortgage.
Right.
Yeah, yes.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. Or things that you want to do for the house and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You want to put something in the house, you want to make a big purchase together, then you have that joint. And I think personally you should have your single accounts because what if I want to do something for him? What if I want to buy something for him? I don't want him knowing. Because I know couples that like the husband has to ask the wife everything. Like, can I spend this money? Can I get this? Can I use this? Can I have this amount? And for me, it's like, I get that one person may be more financially savvy than the other, but if you got to ask and check in for every single thing and you don't have your own.
Yeah. All right, so Al said, if you got a good idea about who you with, you don't question how they move. Dave said, then you have your own accounts for the kids and other luxuries. Yeah, that's true. So true. That's right, Ro. Exactly.
And I agree with that too. Because you got some people you can date, and you know how they move with their money when you dating them. Their mortgage ain't paid, but they going taking trips to Cancun, or the lights are going out, but they got brand new shoes on. So when you're dating how people roll with money.
Yep, I had to use my other account to buy all the stuff for my wife's birthday last Saturday because I used the joint. She would be exactly.
Yeah,
she would know what you got and everything.
She'll be asking you what in the world is going on with that money.
Yeah.
Where did you spend that? Why was you shopping there? So you gotta have your own accounts of some kind. But when do you start building together? When do you start putting those things together to say, besides house bills and things like that, when do you come together with your spouse and say, hey, this money, my money is your money is my money, let's get it?
I don't understand that one. I don't understand. I don't know.
If you separate, you got the joint account, you pay the bills out of, you got your money coming in, that's your money in your account. You got my money coming in, that's my money in my account. Mm-hmm. But when do you come together and say, hey, I brought in $100,000 this year, what you trying to do?
But that's what I'm saying.
I think guys got a problem doing that. I think guys be like, I can't take that money that you made. That's
Well, I don't know. Right? Speaking for me, again, what you do with your money is what you do with your money. So if you came in and had an extra $1,000, whatever, you be like, man, look, we want. I got these tickets. We going to such and such and such. I can't. That's
all right. That's what's up.
When it's something for the household, let me see. The building, I think, comes when you like midway in the marriage. To yourselves together when the objective is clear. That's Al. Dave said, because starting out, you want to know how things are going to go. Dave said, analyze stuff. Yeah. I mean, that's the courting process I think you should look into. You start analyzing. And again, like the example she used about, you're dealing with somebody that worried about purchasing materialistic things but letting the bills go awry.
Y'all ever
you gotta pay that. You gotta pay attention to that type of stuff.
That's one of those red flags when you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
And you better pay attention.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily a deal breaker, but you gotta understand who you did, like she said, who you dealing with. Mm-hmm. So that person can't be charged a bill. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. You got to get them. Yes, you definitely need your joint account. I was going to this seminar years ago, and this lady who runs it now, she had an issue. She said she had a problem. Like, she was in charge of the utilities. The husband basically took care of the mortgage, right? But she was so addicted to shoes. Trust is what it's all about. And never paid. I had one who wanted to shop all the time and never paid bills. Mm-hmm. Right. Will said we take a percentage from our direct deposit place in the joint and the rest to our kids' account and our separate accounts. That's from Will. Dave said living her best life when I was trying to save. Mm-hmm. Right. So I was about to go with the story is, so she said she had an issue. So what happened is, of course, he came home one day and the cable was off. He was like, how's the cable? What's going on? So he went back and kind of find out. He was like, kind of find out. She was like, she couldn't pass it up. She said Neima's had him sell on these shoes.
And it's not
she
always
just couldn't.
the women. Sometimes you got men that can't deal with money, can't handle money.
Right.
But no,
I'm speaking of a situation that actually happened. It could go either way. But you know what I'm saying? Like she bought these shoes, but she admitted, she said I have a problem. So he, of course, took control of the bills and put her on a budget. And she basically, like she said she literally had to get therapy. She really had to get therapy because she was that bad.
Wow.
But she had to admit to it. And but now she's doing great. Like I said, she owns her own mortgage company and does all these, So now she can go get all the shoes she wants again. But some women know how to turn their husbands into sugar daddies. That's from Al. But Al, you got some guys who feel that, but they feel like that's their job. So some guys feel like that's their job.
With my friends, like they the sugar mamas. My friends are some freaking ballers, but they men are not. But I tell you, they will do whatever for their men and don't care. 6 figure women. The men be working, on the side and trying to make ends meet. But they in it. They in it.
That was a good one. Right. Hey, yeah, like I said, it can go either way, whatever. Man, that situation is different. Could be different from the situation I was talking about because again, it's not like these guys have an issue. It's just that they're women that they're with was inspired early on in their life.
Yeah.
Was career driven. Let me say that. Some people can be more career driven earlier than you, so they're in a better position. Not saying you do anything wrong. You probably haven't found your niche.
Exactly.
Right. And so you go into a situation, but you're a good dude. You're doing what you do, but some people don't recognize that. I told you about the story about the girl told me she wanted the 5-carat ring, whatever. But
hold on, Dre. Remember I told you we had an entire spreadsheet for our funds and how we spread it out.
You did. You did. You're right. I do remember that conversation. You're right. And it's crazy. I mean, because that works. I'm gonna tell you something. Who's into the spreadsheet thing? My mom.
And me.
She have a spreadsheet for everything. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And some people it works. Will, I don't remember the dude Dirk used to sit beside me on the other side. He does everything by spreadsheet, like how he pays bills and all of that. He does everything by spreadsheet. And with me, I try to start it right. I can follow it to a point. But I think that's a great idea, the spreadsheet situation. I take that back. I have just started somewhat a spreadsheet on some things.
Definitely.
So, yeah. Ron, what's good with you?
Yeah, I'm tracking finances like every second in a program. It helps. Mm-hmm. It helps.
So, I think this conversation started out because my grandma, God rest her soul, had one. Right. Yeah, it works for something. Like I said, you got to be diligent for it. You know what I'm saying? I think this conversation started because Ronnie said she was looking at something. Walker Flock or someone, I guess he was being interviewed or whatever. And he made a comment about, someone asked him about a prenup, and he was stating that he's not going to get a prenup because he's not worried. I guess he wasn't worried about his wife getting into his money because he's going to put her in a position to make her own money, which is great. Again, like I was telling Ron, that's great if he got to make sure he's with like-minded individual
person, because he can tell her how to be a millionaire all day long, but if she's not in it, then it won't matter. But he did it, and she has her million.
Yeah. Winston said they got married both at 35. Yeah, they I'm just looking because it's like, okay, 35, because I'm so used to looking at people that got married early and stuff like that. So it's good to see someone seasoned, when they got married. Oh man, who did I say? Who does I use when you said that?
Gucci Man.
The rapper Gucci Man. Same thing. Before he got locked up, he gave at that time his girlfriend, I believe, $2 million, right? He went in, did his bid. When he came home, she gave him $10 million.
Mm-hmm. And that's his
She
wife
took
now.
that money and invested it and things of that nature to the point where he got home. First thing he did is put a ring
married.
on it. He put a ring on that thing. So
Smart
you gotta
brother.
be with like-minded, and it's crazy that people's talking about her like, oh, she was a video, she just dancing people videos and what. But you didn't know that she had that up there. You see what I'm saying? So we don't judge people, man. Don't. So anyway, she did what she did, whatever. Now, he's living his best life. He came home to $10 million. You know what I'm saying? So she had her apartment and I had apartment, so we both had our own everything. Oh. So everything was separate between our anniversaries. Oh, he said, "Oh, happy anniversary, future anniversary." Winston Cheney, y'all. Anniversary is tomorrow.
Happy anniversary.
So, hey, Winston, let me ask you this. So you both had your own and whatever case is. Where did you guys decide on what we're going to do? Did someone move in with someone, or did you say, "Look, let's get both of these apartments up. Let's go get something together"?
Do our own thing.
How did you guys handle that?
And how do you all handle that when, let's say, you come into the marriage, I come into the marriage, and Dre got this banger phenomenal house, and I got my apartment? Do I leave my apartment to go to the house, or do we go and just get something together? I guess that's couple dependent as well.
Yes. How do you make that decision? Ronnie tapped on something earlier saying that some guys couldn't handle, I guess, the woman being
the breadwinner.
or more so the. We moved into a brand new house the day we got married. There you go.
Wow, nice.
Right. Because the rent these days in these apartments, shoot, you might as well get a mortgage.
Yes, sir.
Shoot. So, some guys couldn't handle that. If you with a woman that holds it over your head, then I guess not.
I think
vice versa.
You with the wrong woman if she holding it over your head.
Well, the night before y'all got married.
Dang, that's a lot.
Happy anniversary.
Moving and then having a wedding.
So if you I think that would be an issue with a guy. You know what I'm saying? And if for the ones that do have a problem, something happened, I believe probably something happened in their life. Like for me, I've been in situations then people try this. This is minor things. And see, it only takes small things for me. Will said for them, they rented out her condo to have a investment and then got out a lean single family. Okay. That's the move.
Financially savvy.
Hey, Will, yeah, he is. That's a smart brother.
Yeah, I can see that.
So if it's someone, for me, if you do something for me, out the kindness of your heart, I don't want to hear about it. Vice versa. I do something for somebody, you want to hear about it. I do it because this is what I chose to do. Someone asked me something today, and I said, okay, let me see what I can do and try to help if I can. And they was like, I promise you, soon as this, that, and the other. And I was like, I didn't ask for that. You know what I'm saying? If I can do it, I do it. If I can't, I can't. So if you ask me something and I know I need it back, because I don't want to be in a position that I need this back by a certain time, and we don't know what life has for us. So something can happen, you can't give it back to me at that time. Now I'm in trouble. So if I'm in that position where I gotta have it back, I don't have it, and that's why a lot of people have to learn. Like, you don't have it.
Al said, before you get married, you definitely better know what you want. Either they fit or they don't. No hard feelings.
Yeah, that's true.
I agree.
That's true.
I agree. A lot of people go into marriage not actually knowing themselves, not knowing what they like and what they don't like, and then they marry the wrong person, then they find it out.
Okay, so Winston said, Ro,
yeah,
I couldn't have a big elaborate wedding. It was real small. The next morning we flew away on honeymoon. That's the only reason.
Well, Oh,
Okay.
that's how
That's
you. I was wondering. I'm like, you can't move and then get married the next day. You be done passed out somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. But yeah, so going off what Ronnie said earlier, like I said, if you with someone that like is a person like the whole thing's over your head, that's what make it hard for men. Cause we as men, we ego driven. You know what I mean? So that plays on our ego. If we got to hear it, especially from our significant, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I had to do this, or you ride, starting. You can see it too that you ride on coattail or whatever the case may be, right? It plays on that ego. So that's what I'm saying. You have to, as a guy, you have to be strong enough, and then you have to understand. You have to be the woman that understands that. So when you get involved, and she, happen to be, the breadwinner or whatever the case may be. You gotta be able to handle that. What is the reason? I was talking to my cousin about the movie Acrimony. We talked about this before, about acrimony, and how this guy was chasing this dream. She was riding with him. She was riding with him, right?
For
it just
years.
was too. It was too much, man. He broke her, man. Lost a house. She working 2-3 jobs. This dude would not get a job.
He lost her mama's house.
Yeah, so focused on it, trying to get his, he was driven, you know what I'm saying? And she just couldn't take it no more, right? And she jumped ship or whatever. Come to find out, as soon as they split, his ship sailed there.
He did it big.
Hey, Mom.
Got everything. Even bought her mama's house back.
Yeah. I'll say, yeah, because then what you in it for? To brag? Yeah. Intent is everything.
And actually, this topic wasn't from Waka Flocka, even though that was one of our conversations. This was a conversation that your mom said that we should talk about.
Then why you didn't say that?
Because I just said it.
Yeah, it still goes off with what Waka Flocka joint was, which brought me into my that Will said, yeah, that's what the dating process for, I think, to learn the person you with and find out if you're right for each other.
Yeah.
Winston Cheney said, real small living room wedding. I know that's right. Hey, like I said before, man, some people get caught up in these weddings, man. Everybody come and have a good old time and this, that, and the other, and they leave just as happy as on the way. Guess what? You stuck with that bill.
You stuck with it. What did y'all do?
Yeah,
what did y'all get from it at your wedding?
Right. So, hey, as long as you guys enjoyed it.
Man, I knew
it came out.
They spent like $45,000 on their wedding. They were divorced in 6 months.
Yeah.
Like,
why? It was about the show.
It was about the show. It wasn't about nothing.
Yeah. So, but yeah. Let me lose my chain.
Ooh.
But anyway, so far as the part about the woman being a breadwinner, whatever the case may be, it takes a strong guy, because again, we're ego driven, and it takes an understandable woman to understand that a man still needs to be a man.
He said, I mess with Walker. He admitted he can't rap.
But yeah,
it's 100.
But what Ronnie was saying, he said that. What was the conversation about?
It was just about finances, and if you should, when you come into the marriage, should you have joint bank accounts, joint savings accounts? Do you share, the financial income? How do you deal with that? And I thought that was a good topic.
Will said,
thanks, Mom.
You will say, yeah, I know some folks who were more worried about the wedding rather than being worried about the marriage.
The marriage. Talk about it, Will.
Man,
I like that.
Preach.
I like Will.
Mr. Cheney said, I was blessed to have everything given to me. I spent $200 for a tent. That was it. That's another reason we could do it.
And how long y'all been married? Y'all been married for years, right?
Al said, just find a good teammate and somebody going to be there when you get old. That's all.
Dre already old. I'm here.
Hey, you're only old as you feel. I still feel young.
31 years.
Woo!
Yeah, Winston.
31 31 years of marriage. That's what's up.
Y'all, that's
Salute.
Winston Cheney from Radio 1. 31 years of marriage. Icon.
So, yeah, so like I said, all the questions earlier, everything, like I said, we talk about, it's no right or wrong answers, because everyone is different. Everyone thinks differently. Everyone looks at things differently. So what works for one person doesn't necessarily mean will work for you.
That's right.
You have to find what works for you.
I'll just turn 47 on Sunday. Happy belated
my
birthday.
My bad, bro. Happy belated birthday.
Wow, guys.
Yeah, just have to find your niche, man. Find what you're comfortable with. And like I said before, I think some people put a lot of emphasis on the marriage itself, which turns the marriage into pressure. It puts pressure on it, right?
Ooh.
Because
Go ahead, babe. They
okay,
talking to each other. They all having conversation.
yeah, you can put pressure on a marriage, man, on a relationship, because your thoughts are your thoughts, right? And you're trying to force this person to live in your world and the way you look at a marriage. It may not be the same. Now, that could be a fault of you guys got into, or whatever the reason being, that you're at this place now. You can't force the way you look at it on a person, because they may not look at the same. So y'all always hit
two different people.
Yeah.
And you got to know that y'all are totally different.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
Yeah. So I think sometimes some people need to understand that. You might not even know you're doing it. But you can be putting a strain on your marriage with that. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to make something fit the way you look at it, instead of just understanding that's just that person, right? You got to allow that person to be that person, vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody's going to be different. What's that, D? Everyone pomp and circumstance has been superficial. Yeah. The thing with what you saying is, Al, like I said, a lot of people put emphasis. Someone said it earlier.
On the wedding and not the marriage.
And not the marriage, right? Like I used to say, some people into it for the ring and not necessarily the ceremony. They in it for the ceremony, not for the work.
Yeah.
Because marriage is work.
It's work.
And they just want to be able to say, I was married now. And that's it.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful. Yeah, D, we just talking about marriages and about how do you finances and marriages, and how do you handle it, joint accounts, separate accounts.
You pay everything, she pay everything.
Right.
Like,
so just things of the nature. And like I said, everything works. Everyone has their own niche. You got to fit what fits for you, fits for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was telling about a story. This lady, she's supposed to handle utilities, he handle the mortgage, but she had a shopping issue, like an addiction, literally. And she literally have to make a decision. If Neiman's had a sale and a bill is due, she honestly said she used to have to sit there and contemplate. That's how bad it was for her, right?
The wedding, exactly. The performance in the wedding trenches day for day is what counts.
Yeah.
You
That's
in
true.
the trenches when you in the wedding, and that's big. Like, that's a ministry, because I know here lately people have been asking Dre and I, are we counselors? Can we counsel them? Can we talk to them? Can we help them? And I sit back and I think, like, how could you guys think that we're counselors? We're newlyweds ourselves. We just come in and talk. You can see, it's clear that people watch you. They watch you. This thing is work. It's work. We need those couples. We are surrounded by couples that are 30 plus years and 20 plus years, so it helps.
Yeah, it does. I say this too, but someone said it earlier today. If you want to be whatever you want to be, surround yourself with that thing. You want to be a baller? Surround yourself with ballers. I used to tell my son that he wanted to be play basketball, and I told him, you keep surrounding yourself with people that's in the same field as you, meaning no one's getting better because y'all all just playing each other and no one's getting better. So how can you grow if you're still playing amongst people that's just like you?
Yeah.
So I told them, you need to go down to this rec, to these guys who's trying to get to make the high school basketball teams, the colleges and stuff, just hungry. That's how you get better. If you want to be financially savvy, get with some financially savvy people. Just get around them, man. Just rub elbows with them. And that's just my thing. You want to be a millionaire, get around millionaires. That's simple.
Where you at?
So that's how I look at it. But I can't become a millionaire and I keep surrounding myself with 100 heirs just like me. 1,000 heirs. The old saying, you want to get money, put yourself around money. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
Just that simple.
That's what it is too. That's how it works.
That's it. I mean, but when you get around them, don't just sit around them. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta do something. You gotta put
get in and get
work.
out. Right? Get in and get out. Get in, get what you need. Let's keep it moving. Will said, yeah, you shouldn't be the smartest person in your circle. I swear I was about to say that, Will. I swear I was about to say that. Well, exactly.
That's a man of knowledge right there.
Exactly. So for me,
but don't be the dumbest one.
For me, like I wanted to get back in shape so bad, and I surrounded myself with people that worked out and got in shape, like Will. It ain't work, so it don't always work, y'all. I used to talk to Will every day about working out and how he gets so cut and da. Man,
Dre working out. He working out day by day at his own pace. Y'all be trying to kill him.
But seriously, you gotta surround yourself with where you trying to go. You right, Ro. Don't be the dumbest, right?
Yeah, right. Like please don't be the dumbest one. Be somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. But yeah, that was good. Yeah, facts. 31 years. He is a true mentor.
Yeah.
Go ahead. So, but yeah, like I try to encourage people, to be great. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. I want to encourage people. And yeah, you right. You always told me that it is about the consistency. You right. And I started getting into more in depth in that meal prep thing too, Will. But you have to you just have to adapt. Like I said, I try to encourage people to pull out of them what they already have and don't realize it. So the greatness that they're trying to be, they actually have. I think a lot of people just get caught up looking around at everybody else's greatness, and you miss out on your own. Mm-hmm. So understand, you have your own greatness, and like even when I going back, like I said, I used to talk to Will and be like, what do you love? What is your passion? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not being seen in this one over here.
And you can't be, how can you get that out, right? That's how I talk to people. You know what I'm saying? What is it? That thing that you wake up like, I love doing this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? You
have greatness in you.
I would like to say just keep at it 3 to 4 days a week.
Oh, y'all getting on the workout thing? Leave Dre alone.
Nah, yeah, seriously. No, I have been trying to do a little something, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I do need to increase it. I got grands now, so
Yep.
They're gonna have me and jump out to invest in some bikes, stuff like that.
Yeah.
We'll see. But yeah, just surround yourself with where you're trying to go. And you'll get there. So that's it for me. I'm tired, y'all.
He tired.
I don't know what's going on. This is a long weekend and I don't think I caught up yet. So, love y'all. Keep us in prayers. We do, you guys.
Yes, indeed.
See y'all next week.
Love you guys.